It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1729, recorded Thursday, May 30th, 2019. Old tech, new tricks. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have two gadgets that you have probably never heard of, another way to bring gadgets back to life, and my last of the entertaining gadgets. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
And here he is, our executive gadgeteer, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing fine, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. Doing very good. It's been a
excellent
spiffy week.
A spiffy week. Wow,
yeah.
I've not heard the word spiffy in a long time.
The house almost got taken out by a tornado the other day. But other than that, everything's fine. Yeah, we had bad weather here in Dallas, and in Texas, if it gets too bad, you have to worry about tornadoes. And
well, there was a tornado in Staten Island. I think the weather in general has been fierce across the country. I heard on the 4 o'clock news that this has been the wettest year in Weather Bureau history. With the floods and the rain and
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's
so I'm glad nothing happened.
Texas a few years ago was under a horrible drought. And then they had just this insane amount of water. And they caught up and then went over. Like it was like all the rain that we should have had, we just got. And then we also are now above. Like we need to let water out of all of our reservoirs because there's too much. So, yikes.
Yeah, it's scary. The first time ever during Sandy, the Hurricane Sandy, I guess it was 7 years ago now. It was the first time ever that the Hudson River and the East River rose so much that they flooded lower Manhattan and joined in the middle.
Whoa.
So you could actually swim from the East River to the Hudson River.
Whoa.
If you could swim in a foot of water.
Yeah, exactly.
But still in all, that's pretty scary stuff.
You didn't mind swimming in sewage and things like that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So anyway, everything was kind of crazy. It's always crazy when the tornado sirens go off. And,
oh my gosh, that's scary. And your power never went out?
Power didn't go out. So apparently it hit nearby. It didn't really hit me or like my neighborhood or like anything like that. But I still, there's an area in my house that you may have heard me talk about it before, that when I was touring the house, they said, in case of a tornado, this is where you go. This is the best spot for a tornado shelter. And it's it's underneath my stairs. It's the closet underneath the stairs. I say because there's so much wood there, and also it's in the interior of the house. There's no windows. It's the safest place to be. So anytime there's a big scare, I take all the animals and I shove them in there, and then I'll like hang out outside until I think it's, to figure out if, what's going on. We'll keep watching the TV and stuff like that. So all the cats had to be inside of the the closet for a little while.
Is there power in there?
Yeah, there's a light. Yeah.
Oh,
there's
great.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so that's what I was experiencing while the tornadoes were going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, last week we taped on Wednesday because of a thing on Thursday that we were very excited to go. I made a little 70-second video to show about this affair. So maybe you could just so it's New York Historical Society. It's a 1 block long museum, and they were having an event called Stonewall 50. and they have two huge exhibit halls. One became a bar. One became a 1970s disco.
Okay,
Actually, you could turn that sound off here. So basically, it was a tribute to 50 years of Stonewall, was when gay men refused to leave. It had been raided so many times, and more gay men went there, and the police finally gave up, and it was sort of the beginning of the gay rights movement. Dennis was asked in the 70s to design a logo for a disco devoted to Black and Latinos called Paradise Garage. And he designed the logo. We didn't know. I know. We didn't know what it was going to be like. They actually got the sign off the building.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm so proud of him. It's now in a museum, 1976, 1987, Paradise Garage, designed by Dennis Wonderland. The logo, not the garage. And then, I'm a big disco fan. So one of the exhibit halls, which is almost a block long, became a giant disco. We had a spectacular time.
That is awesome.
yeah, it's great. It's great.
That is incredible.
I'm so proud of him. And then we found out
what an honor.
I know. And the other thing was, Dennis, back in the 70s, I think he got $150 for designing the logo. And then one of the two men died, and the remaining man who ran the disco asked Dennis to sign off all the rights to the artwork so he could have it copyrighted. And I said, Dennis, did you ask for a lot of money? And he said, well, they gave me $500. I said, well, all right. But then that man died, and it turned out that before he died, he gave the rights to the artwork to the Gay Men's Health Crisis.
Oh, wow.
So it's great. So whatever they do with that logo goes into a charity that we would support.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it was great. It just, everything worked out perfect.
Yeah. Wow. I bet that was just insane coming around the corner and then seeing
where we're going. We got to find it. We got to find it.
Where's it going to be? It's going to be a little plaque on the wall.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sure.
It could be a matchbook. Could be a T-shirt.
Yeah.
So as we're walking in, I said, Dennis, hang on to your hat. You're not going to believe what I see. So that was super.
Golly, that is awesome. That is awesome. Well, I'm super glad that that you got to go to that. It is so amazing.
It was great. It was great.
So good.
That's great. And if you're in the New York area, that exhibit is on through September 22nd, and you can find New York Historical Society. I'll put a link on the website where they are.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Awesome. Well, that's a great way to get started.
Yes. It's almost 4 years ago. I thought it was only 2 years ago. We did a thing on the show from, I think it was Zuru, a bunch of balloons.
I remember them because...
You have that?
I remember them vividly because now I see them all over the place. They're in Target, they're in Walmart. I see a bunch of balloons all the time, which is great.
Right. But what you haven't seen is something brand new from the same company. And this is it. Well, this is party balloons where in 40 seconds, 40 balloons. You don't blow them up. You don't tie them up. It's all automatic. Or is it? That's what we're going to find out. Wow. This is pretty exciting stuff. So I think I can just peel up. This is Memorial Day, so there's a lot of background noise. People having parties in yards.
Holy, I guess.
Oh, wow. It's very different.
Maybe we should have read the instructions, but we didn't. So we'll see what happens.
This is really quite ingenious.
Is that going to be helium or just normal?
No, it's going to. It comes with a helium tank attachment.
Got it.
But if you don't have helium,
just normal air.
We're getting there. Okay. Now.
Okay.
So the idea is
cut Scotch tape.
No, just kidding. The idea is to blow up up to 40 balloons
Wow.
in 40 seconds.
All right, so I don't know. Oh, you know what these are? I can see now. These must be for like the air mattress and things like that. And I don't know. We're supposed to. You know, I'm gonna do that so I can get this out.
So
It's
the object is
obviously-
if you
The sticks are much longer, so that because there's
Happy birthday
air instead of water.
to you.
yes, that's right.
Bunch of balloons. Okay. All right.
And they come in pairs of 8. You can pull up 18 balloon,
That's just
8,
bought
16,
one. We didn't
24,
even look at the pump. Okay.
32,
There's the
or 40
instructions. We'll
balloons
do
at
that
one
absolutely
time.
Last. And let's see what the machine.
Now, I assume
looks
this is
like.
something where you get like
Oh,
a
here.
starter pack.
We don't need
This
that.
is the starter
refill.
pack.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Attach, fill, decorate. Okay? It's so easy. All right, and so it's electric, which is good because, first of all, it probably needs a fairly powerful pump. And twist pump for desired number. Oh, okay, twist pump for desired number of balloons. All right, so okay. So we'll just do one set. Okay. And I guess, is that it?
I don't know what holds them in that the pump doesn't just blow them up.
That is fast. That is incredible. It's also loud. There they go. Do they just fly off when they're finished?
I didn't know. And I keep thinking, well, you
They're
hear
gonna
me
pop.
say, should we let it go? I hope it's automatic.
That'd be kind of cool if they just.
I'm gonna come next to the camera so you can hear me. I'm hoping that it shuts off automatically. I'm not sure.
I'm getting worried. They're big.
Yeah, they look full now. There's like, okay, they're definitely full. They fall. Did they just fall off?
No, they just fell off the bench.
Got the heart, so let it keep going. Let's take it off. So
Look very
now you can. I guess you can take this off, all right? And we'll just peel one or two of them off. That. And separate these two. You know, this is pretty neat. I think this is pretty neat.
That is neat. Oh my god.
Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
So the starter kit seems cheap to me. It's $17 at Walmart,
That does.
and you get I think you get 16 balloons and the blower and the little attachments if you want to blow up an air mattress or inflatable toys. And then you can buy extra sets of balloons. Oh, there's the kit
That's incredible.
for $17. That seems really great.
I assume those little things can be pulled out of the balloon, right? The little.
Oh
just like with the
you
water
can
balloons.
you can cut the straw off.
Got it.
How I spoke to I called the company and said, you know, if I had let them go all the way, he said they would have exploded. They said
okay.
they would break. It's not automatic.
Got it.
But they also said if you make a display and leave the little hose things on, later on you can re-blow them up again.
Oh, interesting.
The balloons are latex, and I think it's very clever. And then
very clever.
they make a kit with 40 balloons, and I think that's $30.
That is crazy.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, very neat.
And it comes with the
very neat.
attachment that you can an attachment to for a helium tank.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That is
Yeah.
neat. That is pretty cool.
The company
I like
is
that.
Zuru. I mentioned. Well,
I
I sent you a
remember-
little video of the water balloons. Did you see that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah. Just go in at 2 minutes, and we can just show people what that was.
And I remember when these first came out, it was very almost like hobby.
Yes. Here
And, like-
again, I didn't know what was going to happen. Here, you don't have to stop the hose. They
Yeah.
just keep blowing. But this is water balloons for throwing at each other. But you hook it up to a hose, and you get 35 of them.
I think I remember the packaging being like really not that great, and then they've just gone gangbusters since then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like
And you can't even see it because the O-ring is clear. But when you shake them and they come off, the O-ring, it's
Seals
rubber
it.
and tight.
Yeah, and
so
that's what's
cool.
and
That is so
that's what happens with the ones that I inflated. I did have a balloon that did not inflate in the
Yeah.
set that I did the other day, but they've I hooked them up under the umbrella in the backyard, and they're still. That was
Still there?
Monday, and
Still
today's
working?
Thursday. They're still full.
wow. Yeah, this is great. I'm glad that they've moved on into more balloon related products. It seems like that's just natural.
Yeah, and
What
by
else
next
can we
year,
inflate?
balloons that take people. Oh,
Yes,
they'll get a
bunch
job
of-
with Amazon.
There you go. And the drones.
Amazon
It'll be
will.
bunch of balloon animals. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
what
Oh,
we
Chad,
need.
that's a great idea.
Bunch of
The other
balloon
thing
arcs.
is a bunch of baskets in Amazon, and they just fill all the baskets with what you need, and then
Yeah.
they put in a giant 10-inch hose
bunch of hot
balloons.
air balloons. Yeah.
via Amazon. I love
I
it.
like it. I
love
like it. Bunch of balloons. Party pack.
Bunch of
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that's
That's
pretty neat.
perfect.
Okay, another gadget I never knew about. Maybe you didn't know about it, but let's take a peek.
Okay, here it is.
If you buy a lot of gadgets, one downside are those plastic clamshell packages.
Yes.
You need to use scissors or hacksaws, welding tools, chainsaws. Now, someone sent me info on Slit It. Okay, world's perfect plastic package opener or precision blade glides through the toughest plastic like a hot knife through butter. All right, so
We've
let's
reviewed
see.
that gadget, too.
Can you open this without buying another Slit It?
The hot knife, that is.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you can. Okay.
Why did they missed
All right,
a
so they
really
test
good
that
opportunity?
Yes.
So this is Slit It with
Make it
no
clamshell.
moving parts. All right, basically it's a
last
piece of
clamshell
plastic
you'll
with a
ever have.
stainless steel cutting edge. So I have a first alert. I like this actually. I haven't used it yet. A 10-year built-in battery. So you don't have to worry about getting up in the middle of the night. All right, so it just says, I see already that this is like a knife through butter. Oh my goodness. It's a hard part of the bread. You know what? That worked pretty decent. All right. Okay. Well, it's not exactly. I'll tell you.
Is that corner
Oh, that
piece still
didn't
there?
get it.
It's very hard for it to do corners.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just do the other side. And did it open that? Yeah, okay. The thing is, I think we'll try the top. I'm not sure how it can go through. You know what? I'll tell you. I'm pretty impressed. I think that worked really well. And what I did is I brought this Kingston thing out because this is not the thickest plastic, but this is like welded closed.
There's electronics.
So this still is there. We'll see how this works. Oh, okay. So now.
Hot knife.
Okay. So
very
this is
tough.
not
Eat
the knife some more. Oh, wait a
Frozen
second.
butter.
It just can't do corners. Well, this butter, this hot knife cooled it. Did this thing lose its sharpness already? I'll do the bottom here. You know, this is a riot. I'm less impressed now.
It was so.
All right, so this is the deal. It works pretty good. What it has trouble with is when it gets to the corner and it's extra thick. But for $10, this is not a bad deal. Okay, so here it is on Amazon.
code.
Slit It, plastic package opener. I'd not heard of it before. Maybe it's new. There are 22 reviews, 4 out of 5 stars. But for $10, I mean, it's not much, but it has no moving part technology.
Nice.
It has plastic technology.
Metal.
And it has hot butter knife technology. Okay. I'm offering all of those slogans up to the company for free. That's it. Slit It. For $10, I think it's worth it.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to see if it keeps working. I'm not stainless steel.
Yeah.
Shouldn't lose its edge so fast, should it?
No, I don't think so. I think that you were just getting into the
heavy
tougher.
plastic.
Yeah,
at the end.
yeah, exactly. The only other product that jumps to mind about this, I've never seen this, just like what you were saying, was I remember there was some like motorized.
Oh, I have that.
package
Zip It.
Zip It.
ZIPIT. Zip It is from Works. Although if you just put Zip It in, it should come up. That what?
Yes.
Try Works Zip It. WORX. That is so funny. Or did I get it wrong? WOR.
Oops, I don't know what I said.
Yeah.
Works.
That works great. But that's a little motorized guy. That's the company. What did they stop selling Zip It?
Let me see. Maybe I'm.
Oh yeah, don't put a space in there. Maybe that's
There it is. It's the.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Zip
so that.
Snip. Zip Snip.
Yeah. Now this goes through pretty much anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a power tool.
It is. I mean, you can do leather and things. Anything I think up to a 1/4 inch. But if you don't want to have something that has to be charged, and you don't buy really heavy duty things, for $10, this is not bad.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing I'll probably leave down at the boat because I don't want to have a Zip It down there. But this is going to be good. Zip.
Yeah. I like
no,
that.
Slit It. The other thing is Zip It. Slit It.
That's very, very interesting. $10. You don't have any batteries or hidden compartments. It's pretty cool.
Nope. And if you want to slice butter, just make sure the butter is no bigger than this hole. Otherwise, it won't work.
And room temperature.
Room temperature, exactly. So our third video is actually suggested by our Gadget Warehouse video, where the guy sent in a video of something done by the company and said, Dick, they're in New York City. You should check them out. So I went to their website and found out that they were going to be in New York for a fair. Oh. So I went to that and shot this video.
Okay, here we go.
We're here at a fair that's in my local neighborhood. And I forgot what the name of the fair is. The Grand Bazaar. Grand Bazaar. And we're here with Nick. And Nick runs a fascinating business, which is taking old... Well, you tell us what it is.
Sure. I take old vintage radios and I bring them back to life. I make them Bluetooth enabled so you can play your iPhone, Amazon Alexa, Google Play on them.
Okay. And do they have any other functions, or is it just on off and it becomes a Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah. As soon as you turn it on, it becomes a Bluetooth speaker. It automatically pairs with your phone. So when I find the radios, they're not working, they're going to be thrown out, or parts machines. So I add my Bluetooth board. Change out the power supply, change out the light bulbs to LED, polish up the cases, and there you go.
You can just go down the aisle as we talk. Now, the other question is, do people send in their old gadgets, or do you have a catalog of old gadgets?
Yeah, sure. So a lot of people here come in. Actually, a woman today brought me 2 of her radios that were family heirlooms. They weren't being used. They didn't know what to do with them. So she brought them in, and I'll bring them back to life as Bluetooth speakers.
Okay. And Nick, can give me a price range of what it costs to do that?
To do that type of service, generally around $80 to do it. It could go up to $150 depending on the
cheap,
work
in
that
my
needs to be
opinion.
done.
Yeah, me too. And then you have completed old gadgets for sale, and they're priced individually.
Yeah, each one has its own individual price. For example, we do ammo cans, vintage ammo cans. I'm working on a camera that I'm doing as a Bluetooth.
Oh, so actually here you took an ammo can and made it into a speaker.
That's right. That's a new old stock ammo can. It's got a 100-watt speaker in there with the tweeter, and it sounds amazing. I also have a Vietnam era ammo can that I'm working on right now, so that will be coming up soon.
And on your website, can people go in and look at stuff and see prices?
Yeah, absolutely. We have everything on the website. I usually post to Instagram and Facebook first, so it gives people an incentive to follow us on those social media sites, and then eventually they show up on the website.
Excellent. And it's Wavelength Antiques?
Yeah, Wavelength Antiques.
As an antique myself, I'm going to go home with a Bluetooth speaker in my hat.
Love it. Yeah, that is such a cool business. Love it. Wavelength.
Isn't it? It's because a lot of people have a radio or something, and it's so nostalgic to them. They don't want to throw it out.
No.
So instead of having it just sit on the shelf doing nothing, he can convert it into a Bluetooth speaker or and add LEDs so it lights up. It's very clever.
Very, very clever. And I could also feel like if you're going for a certain type of feel to a room, like
that's a great
decorating, you know, it'd be neat to have some functionality, but also keep the very retro look and feel of some of these guys. I mean, they're just incredible to look at. I mean, the design is just amazing.
Yeah,
Love
amazing
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff.
Very, very cool.
Okay.
Breathing life into some old gadgets.
Yes.
With
Well, that brings us to. It's unavoidable, but we're going to visit Chad's.
Want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okay, so this is the last
Oh my God.
of the entertaining gadgets. And this is it. This is the Unicorn Power Popper. And I saw this at a hobby store, and I just had to get it. I just thought that it was just way too much. It was just way too cool, and it fits in well with the entertaining gadgets, because obviously this is very, very, very entertaining.
You know, Chad, when you first picked it up, I thought, oh my God, the Power Pooper.
Well, wait just a moment, because this has a little secret. I'll tell you that. So it's fairly simple. It's just one of these foam ball shooters, but it obviously looks like an adorable unicorn. So you pull it back, and then you squeeze it, and it'll fire off a...
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Oh. Okay. So it'll do that, and it does. It fires off pretty fast. The foam balls are little rainbows, so they're little rainbow-style foam balls, which I think are really, really cool. It's really fun to shoot. It has a nice, golden horn and everything. Now then, where we talk about the pooper shooter or whatever you called it, okay. The way to reload this unicorn is to pull open
Oh my God. Okay.
And then you take that and throw it back in. And then now it's reloaded and ready to go again. And I gotta say, I'm actually pretty impressed with how fun.
Now, does Charlie go running after them?
Yes. Oh yeah. He thinks it's amazing. But yeah, and it fires off really a lot better than I kind of expected it to. And it's just very fun to shoot around. This like puff of air like fires out of it whenever you fire. Oop. There we go. I think. Yeah. Oh, I think I'm out. There we go. Oh no, I have one more. There we go. There's eight little foam projectiles in there. This is pretty solid plastic, which is pretty nice. And that's really all it is. It's just one of these fun little poppers, adorable unicorn with rainbow foam balls. And the price is not too bad. Comes in at $20.
That was my guess. Yeah, $20.
$20. And I feel like 8 shots is a good amount of ammo there. I'm not sure how you would ever get any more ammo out of it. But there you go. The Unicorn Power Popper. Fun for kids that can take a foam projectile to the face.
Ages 4 and up, I see there.
Exactly. So yeah, anyway, that's the last of my entertaining gadgets. I feel like this one was quite entertaining. And so we'll have a new theme next month. If you want to help decide the theme, please back us on Patreon, and you'll be notified of when we have the poll up for the next gadget for you guys. So there you go, the Hog Wild Unicorn Power Popper from, I guess it's Hog Wild.
Hog Wild, yeah.
Hog Wild. There you go. Okay. Moving on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play. In Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn.
Our email is from Jeffrey Smolovitz, who says, "Hey guys, I found an old 8-track player, decided I was going to have it converted to a working Bluetooth player. It's very nostalgic looking. I was able to find a company in New York City, and that was the company we just saw. And now let's see Jeff's video."
Oh, wow.
Hey, Dick and Chad. Love your show. This is Jeff. I've written to you guys in the past.
It almost looks new.
What I wanted to show you today was a Panasonic 8-track player that I found. It's called the plunger unit. As you can see, you're able to change the tracks. But what makes this interesting is there's a company here in New York called Wavelength Antiques that I have there. And I met the owner. His name is Nick. And what he does is he converts them to a working Bluetooth model. And what I want to show you is how easy it is to convert. Now, this particular player gets its power from an AC adapter that he added, but it also is interesting because it turns on by simply adding an 8-track tape to it. And I'm going to do it myself, so bear with me. You basically take the 8-track tape and you pop it inside like so. And he added an LED, as you can see. And
that is
the plunger
incredible.
still works, but doesn't really do anything. But as you can see, here.
It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mads Mattistrider, DeBartolo. This is episode 1724,
Plays really
recorded
well.
Thursday, April
Very
25th,
clear.
2019.
And
Foldy
what he
Mate
does
doesn't fold.
is he adds, let me lower that, he can add to any old radio that you have laying around. And it's right here in New York. That's his website. And I just wanted to show you this great find that I found. Hope you enjoy it, and hope your audio enjoys it. Have a great day. Thank you.
That is awesome. I just love how it turns on from the 8-track. This amazing. Oh, you are muted to me.
I am. I was having a coughing fit, and I shut my mic off. So Nick, the guy we saw in the video, told me that they can offer little options for people, like Jeff wanted his to turn on when you put an 8-track in it. Someone else had the same unit, and they wanted that plunger handle to change tracks.
Oh,
so
like next song. Oh.
Yes. So Nick designed that man so that if you flip the handle up, it goes to the next track. If you flip the handle toward you, it goes to the last track. So he can do custom work.
Wow.
And I never knew about that 8-track thing.
Yeah. What
I never knew that we made. I never knew the Giz was available in 8-track.
I didn't know that either. This
No,
is a
RSS
older
and
show than I
8-track.
remember. Yeah, yeah. I thought we only had like 4 tracks. You know.
Yeah. Well, we duplicated. We sent it out twice, so it becomes
stereo.
An 8-track.
Yeah, I see.
So if you're interested in that, it's the wavelengthantiques.com website where actually Jeff had that done and told me about this company.
That's
Jeff, thank you. You get a Mad magazine and a 38-year-old Alfred E. Newman picture. And we're looking for more videos. And we love videos from people who haven't sent one in before. Anything to do with a gadget is perfect. Make a 2 to 3 minute video, horizontal format. Put it on YouTube. You can click unlisted if you don't want others to see it, and send us the URL, and it goes to mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv. You do get a Mad and an Alfred E. Newman picture if you live in the U.S. If not, I'll scan an actual photo. Actually, I'll sign it first, scan it, and send it to you no matter where you live in the world, assuming you have email. That's it. Mail@gizwiz.tv. Send us your videos.
Send us your videos. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters
Now.
Oh, I'm beginning to think that Schlumpy might be Jeff.
Oh.
Because Schlumpy in the chat room said, Nick, the owner, is great. Oh, so okay.
Makes sense.
We uncovered him. I hope he's not in the witness protection.
We just doxed him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So another frequent contributor, Mo, says, guys, I know how much Dick loves anything LED. I think the makers of this product had Dick in mind when they made them.
Whoa.
Play that little video from that Mo sent on.
Meet Glow, revolutionary active footwear made with patented cutting-edge fiber optic technology. With full surface shooting star LED effect, a new category of sneaker that raises the bar and redefines everything you ever thought a sneaker could be. Light up the world at the touch of a button. With 6 breathtaking colors, you have 6 head-turning styles in one sneaker. You can match your mood, your outfit, or even your team colors. Make a statement and look fantastic. Wear them casually every day, or easily fit them into the most active of lifestyles. The flashing mode is perfect for your evening run, or anytime you want extra visibility. The custom-made honeycomb fabric is the first of its kind, with a distinctive style that looks great day or night. It's breathable yet water-resistant, so you never have to worry about being caught out in the rain. The fiber optic reinforced electrical components have been rigorously tested to withstand the highest impacts over prolonged periods of time. With dual-layer memory foam, your insoles adapt to your feet, so you feel like you're floating on a cloud. Seriously, putting one foot in
floating
front
on
of
a
the
cloud
other has
technology.
never been so comfortable. The 2 sneakers have been designed
We could
to
go
be
out there.
evergreen.
All right, so are they 108?
Styles. Oh, interesting.
Are they $108,711 a pair, or is that how much money they raised?
That's how much money they raised.
Oh, okay, and they are
$128 each.
Oh, not a pair?
$109 for that. Oh, apparently the bag cost you an extra $20. $109.
I would not have the nerve to wear these.
Yeah.
Would you?
Maybe if I was going to a fancy club. I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah,
like,
okay, yeah, that would
on
work.
Halloween. I mean, the idea of running with them, that's smart. I like that idea.
That is clever. That is clever. But I think people are going to run you down trying to get close to see what you're wearing. Honey, pull over. Get closer. I'm trying to see the label on those sneakers. Closer. Oh, honey, you knocked them down.
This is okay. So first off, I like how this is the problem. If you're trying to buy a sneaker in every color, it could cost you $500.
Oh, I see what they're saying. Oh, I see it. Oh, I got it. So you just buy one.
The solution is you buy one. By the way, that is not the price. I'm so confused. $89. They cost.
You know what? It might have been what they were the day
maybe
they started, right?
I guess.
I don't see $89 anywhere. Probably if you buy 100 pairs or something.
Now, I'm gonna throw out this idea that I have no.
Okay.
This is complete speculation on my part.
Yes.
But it almost feels as if this. I have gone to services that you can buy a voiceover actor, where you can buy, video clips of your product, and it almost feels as if this company is not a U.S.-based company, and instead they're like a Chinese-based company that has this product that wants to market to U.S. And so they're using Indiegogo as a platform to do that. And the telltale signs are that there was some weird grammar that the voiceover guy did. You never see the creators or anything like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the way that they're marketing this seems very Alibaba, with free shipping, this like weird, like this is a weird way to market this product. It feels very Alibaba to me. Like this whole web page, like eco-vegan friendly. Now, once again, totally speculation, complete speculation on my part. But that's what it feels like is
Oh my gosh. Oh.
That's funny. I did not expect to see the charging of the shoes.
That's very funny.
Makes sense. But yeah. Oh, another one on
I'm not buying them anyway.
Someone's saying that a version of this is on AliExpress.
Oh my gosh!
Look at this. Very similar. Davey found them. Bleak found them. Found a different pair.
$25 to $35.
Whoa, sorry. I was not expecting that to be that loud.
Oh, a couple of those pictures look very similar.
Yeah.
Although these seem to light up better. These seem to light up better.
Cooler. These seem a lot nicer. All right. Well, interesting.
Anyway, yeah, Mo, thank you. A little too garish for me. For $25.
$25, I'd do it. $109.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very interesting gadget, though. Very, very cool find. Very neat. With that, hey, we're coming close to the end of our show, but it's not over yet. Make sure you play What the Heck Is It over at gizwiz.biz. It's the game show online that you can play, that you can participate in. So head on over to gizwiz.biz, click on the What the Heck Is It banner on the side after you're done looking at some amazing gadgets. And that's the gadget, the whole gadget, nothing but the gadget right there. This is obvious to me. This is a telephoto lens for someone who already has telephoto eyes. So you just look through this and bam, stars, the moon, everything's so close.
Wow.
You don't even need mechanisms or lenses to zoom in because your eyes already do it. But you just look through that and make you feel better. If you think you know what this is, Get a guessin' over at gizwiz.biz. There are 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, interesting, and hilarious answers. So get a guessin' and be more clever than me. And you'll probably win a Mad magazine. Hey, big thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. I mentioned them earlier in the show. But please, 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 if you enjoy this show, please consider giving at patreon.com/GizWiz. If you are a supporter, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is our moment in the show where we just want to say thank you so much for supporting the show.
For 4 years, we're into 4 years of self-sponsorship.
That's crazy.
Well, not self. You guys.
You guys.
Kept
The
us
crowd,
on the air.
crowdfunding, sponsorship. Thank you so much for your support and your generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you like the show, please consider giving back at patreon.com/GizWiz. If Patreon is not one you do, you can give reoccurring over on Patreon. If you want to give one time, you can also do it reoccurring via PayPal. But if you want to give one time via PayPal, head on over to our website, gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab, and there's a link there for PayPal. You can sign up reoccurring there as well, or you can just give a one-time donation. Thank you, everybody who supports. Thank you, thank you. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can catch all the previous episodes of the show. That's where the video lives on forever. You can also catch us live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. If we are not live at that time, there will be a banner at the top of the website that describes when we will be live next. But this is all of our previous shows. You can also subscribe on iTunes or RSS or YouTube, however you want to catch the show so that you get it the moment that it comes out. And if you're watching live, please join the chat room. Hang out with us. It's amazing to see you guys.
We have great fun.
Thank you, thank you. With that, I think that's about it. Don't forget to send in your videos for the Gadget Warehouse. And we'll see you next week.
I'll be here.